Friday, and I'm going to take the weekend to build out my studio and set up my other cameras, and so you're going to see some improvement next week in the video. But today I want to talk about what I was talking about yesterday in terms of nonprofit organizations aligning themselves up with media. And it's something that you want to do if you feel like you need for your reach to grow, for your information to get out there. Nonprofit organizations are out to help society, local communities, different genres, different niche audiences, and you want to be able to reach and get your information out. You want people to know that you exist, because right now we're in a world of giving back and paying it forward, and we've kind of been in this realm for a while. So if you feel that your nonprofit organization is suffering and not getting the reach that it needs, then you really need to look at digital media. There are thousands upon thousands of blog talk shows, videos up on YouTube and talk shows there, independent networks like DPVN and others that are out there that are seeking content for their programming. Start researching, getting a research team, get some interns in to do some research and find and look at videos that might pertain to your particular niche, in terms of the people that you're serving, whether it's young women that you're trying to empowering young men, sex education, whether it's breast cancer awareness and other disease awareness campaigns. What you want to do is look at the media. You have the access to radio, you have the access to magazines, you have access to television and video and blogs, actually. So, start getting a press release together. If you go to my blog, full5mediagroup.org, and go to SoundBite, the blog, you'll see the button up on the top where it says blog, and start reading it. We just talked about the who, really the what, the why, the who, and the how about your business, about your organization, even for artists. Who are you as an artist, and the like. So what you want to do is kind of go through that. If you are just trying to just really quickly go through some information, take that information, create your have an agenda, have a reason. What are you doing? What do you want to do? What is the problem that you're trying to solve? Put that right there on the top of the paper. Go through the what, the who, the why, the how. Fill out that information, create those lists, and from that create your press release. Okay. Once you create your press release, and if you need to find someone to help you create that press release, at least you have that listing to work from, and it builds the conversation on what's going to be needed in that press release, and they can help you develop that press release. Get that press release out to these organizations. Just email people. Do your little, find people on Facebook that might have particular groups, and ask in the groups, hey, this is our press release, this is a link to it. Use issuu.com, ISSUU. Go to issuu.com, post it there, or post it somewhere, post it in your blog, post it on your website, your press release. Have a press release page, and start inviting people to come to your website to get information about what it is that you do, so that's in your programming, or so that could be built into their programming. Very professional sites are going to be a couple of months in advance, or a couple of weeks in advance in terms of their scheduling. Some smaller independents might be always searching each week for content. So getting it out from the mainstream to the independent is a way of getting your word out. They all have a different niche. Now, understand that independent media companies particularly have a stronger niche audience. Just because you're mainstream, let's put it this way. I have a cable, right? And there's all these programs on a cable, but I don't watch them all. So people have cable, but We know that they're on their iPads, they're on their phones, they're on their computers watching more so than sitting down and watching TV, because it's a mobile. You want that mobile access. You definitely want to mix your media or your mediums, okay? So find the independent, because the independent guy that has a nice following, you can go on YouTube and look at all the numbers. Whether it's 400 or 4,000, you're still reaching people, right? You take that and you put it up on your website so that people can see and know that you've been written about. Definitely have more nonprofit organizations need to have a media page. Again, it's something that we do. We can definitely get you through our circle of media and get the word out to almost 25,000, 250,000 people total. And we'll be growing that in the next 3 months. So it's something to consider. Definitely take a look at how you're doing your marketing plan for 2015. Make sure that you are saying and doing and creating a story around your organization. Start getting the testimonies out on your social media pages as well, and so that it can spread. Start creating that viral message for people when it comes to your organization. All right, so nonprofits and media, a must-have. A must-have. With the nonprofits, you want to pinch people in media. And that's what we're going to call it. It's like you want to, ooh, you want people, what, ooh, what is that? What is that? Pinching. We're pinching people. So we want to, that's what media does. It gets people to recognize you, to open up their eyes, to hear you, to see you, and to speak about you. So nonprofits want to pinch people. Hey, we're here. We want you to know that you're here. So people start looking, people start seeing, people start feeling what it is that you need, because you're asking for people to support some of your events, to donate to your cause, and to tell the story about how you're helping a community. So let's think about this as, pinching people. So that's the new SoundBite word right now, pinching, to get people to notice you. You heard it right here on SoundBite. So make sure you're talking to your board, saying this is what we want to include in our grants. We need to go out and get more advertising. We need to go out and start paying some of these independent producers to talk to us, because it is a cost. On the independent side, it's a cost to be on these programs, whether it's $50 to $150, $300. So start creating a media contact list on the independent side. And of course, you more than likely have done the mainstream media side. If mainstream is not picking you up, make sure you go into the independent arena and get your story told. Most people do have a non-profit price, where it's a certain percentage off in order to get on these programs or to even advertise. Start looking at voiceover artists to create, your audio, and get some video commercials, some PSAs created. You have to tell the story. It's about content. And if you want to ease your budget, it would be better for you to align yourself or partner up with some type of media outlet. This is Kori Raishon with SoundBite. I want to thank you guys for coming through and watching this video. And again,